tell me, please, if you would, tell me your name and what your book is all about.
My name is KB Hoyle. I'm a young adult fantasy author. My series, The Gateway Chronicles, is kind of like a mishmash of Chronicles of Narnia meets Harry Potter. Takes 6 teenagers from our world and transport them to another world and see what happens. They find out that it's been prophesied that they would come, and I think modern teenagers will really enjoy it because it's relatable to modern teenagers. It's like their real reactions. How would you react in this situation? And they're so popular in people that book ones, so I don't have one of those to
Please
show.
welcome the author of Lovecraft's Daughter.
And you know, why are books still important? Why are printed books still important in the modern world?
Printed books will always be important. The written word has the power to transform people like nothing else. And there's just something organic about reading a book, and the way you can connect with characters in a novel is different from how you can connect with characters on TV or in movies. It's like you have a friend in your hands, someone you can relate to. And I think that especially for kids that feel marginalized or shy, I think that's really important to them, that they have that connection to something that, even though it might be a story and fiction, it's still real because it's real experiences that they're empathizing with and resonating with.
Excellent. Excellent, man. We're here today at Decatur. Tell me your name and what your book is about, please, if you would.
My name is Marcus Greg Taylor. My book, The Wait Is Over, it's a poetry book. It's a collection of all the poems I wrote through the years, inspirational, about love, about friendships, about family. I got one about my mom and my dad. So, you know, it's a book for everybody.
This is excellent. Hey, why is reading books important, man? Why do printed books are still important? Right?
Because it opens up your mind. You know what I mean? It opens up to a whole new world. Like if you've never been, I heard this lady yesterday. She had people move to California just based off her book. How she described California. So, you know, books just take you to a place that you've never been, and you know that's why it's important, because it expands your mind, expands your thinking, and you know it helps you in life.
And inspire people towards self-improvement, right?
Yes, yes.
Excellent, man. Hey, thank you. Just an easy one. If you tell me, say your name again, please.
Melinda Harris.
And what's the name of your book?
The name of my book is You Never Know.
Excellent. Tell me, short, but what is your book about, or what's the core point of it?
Well, my book was inspired by fangirls. And when I say fangirls, like I said in the speech, in my defense, or in our defense, we don't all cry or, you know, freak out when we see our favorite celebrities. But they're really incredibly beautiful and passionate people, and they inspired this story, which is just a really fun and happily ever after romance. Great beach read, really nice chick lit. So if you like fangirling and you feel like you might fit in that arena, then this is the book.
And you know, I ask everybody, why are books important, or why are printed books still important?
Oh, well, even though I probably, I was going to say, like, I'm probably a little older than most people that might read this book, but I do have a Kindle, but for me, I still, every once in a while, just really like to hold a copy in my hands, especially if it's something that I really, really love. So I don't think that will ever die, because I've even met people still in their 20s and they still haven't grasped that electronic media yet. And plus as an author, it's really, really nice to hold your book in your hands.
And all this great indie literature, see all these independent writers that are, you know, where will it lead? What do you think is the future of it?
I think self-publishing is great, because I think it gives people like me a platform to express ourselves, and if people buy it, fantastic, and if we get traditionally published, fantastic, but if we don't, then we still get, like I said, to hold a copy in our hands and share it with our friends and family, and you know, maybe if you only have a handful of people instead of thousands of people that enjoy it, that's okay.
Where can they get your book?
You can buy it on Amazon.com. Currently, it's just only sold on Amazon. So.
If you could just, you've already said, but tell me your name and what your book is about, please, real quick.
Absolutely. My name is Timothy Price, and my book is called Big in Japan, and it's about rock stars that fight giant kaiju, or in Japanese, giant strange beasts, in exchange for rock and roll stardom. They pilot a giant mecha robot And the EIO, the Earth Intelligence Organization, have given them anything they ever wanted. Fame, fortune, babes, booze, the whole thing, and there's a lot of trouble and a lot of fun, and they do save the world.
Wow. And you know what? I've asked everyone this question. Why are printed books, or books, why are books still important? What do you think?
Oh man, where do you begin? I mean, we got to keep reading, absolutely. I mean, I think we're so just enamored with screens and visual stimulation that, you know, there's not enough of our own imagination and creativity to kick in. That's why I love books, because you can envision what you think it should look like. And you know the old adage, everybody seems to like the book better than the movie, and I think that has a lot to do with what you're pulling out of your own mind to make it more personal for you.
That's true. We have the future of independent literature, of all these great indie writers doing things and self-publishing. What do you think about it? Where will it all lead?
You know, it's a lot like, I'm a professional musician, and it's funny, it's identical to the music business. There's a lot of indie labels out there, just like there's a lot of indie publishing companies. I'm self-published, just like there's a lot of musicians who are self-published and put out their own works. I think it's awesome, because I don't think there should be one big entity up there that decides whose stuff is better and whose stuff is best. Because, you know, they said the Beatles were horrible in the beginning, you know, and if we would have listened to those clowns, we never would have had the Beatles.
Oh, and your book is big. Where can we get your book?
You can get my book on Amazon.com, and it's available at assorted comic book stores throughout Atlanta, but your best bet is to go on Amazon.com.
Excellent.